You guys, it's almost Valentine's Day, which means that Bethesda has given us the Burning Love Challenge, which is on now. So from January 30th until February 13th. So there's a week 1, week 2 challenge. If you complete week 1, you get a pink mechanics jumpsuit. I can't remember what it is for week 2. But if you do both 1 and 2 challenges, you get a pink fireplace. I think it might be pink Pip-Boy paint. Anyways, I'll have another video next week with help for the week 2 challenges. So week 1, all these challenges have to be done on a team, and you need to grab the free flamer paint from the Atomic shop. So if you go in there, you'll be able to find it. And unfortunately, I don't have a clip of that, but you need to apply it to a flamer. You cannot use a holy fire, and you need to be on a team to complete these challenges. I've completed the challenges, so you can see me running around in my little pink mechanics jumpsuit, which I just love. So to find the challenges, you're going to go to all the daily challenges and then just go down to events. And I've checked mine off, but you can see, so you're going to need to find yourself some Mirelurks, some Fanatics, some Overgrown, some Gulpers, and some Feral Ghouls. And you need to unalive them with your flamer that has that Valentine's paint on it. So I'm just going to show you the quickest way. The only one I'm not going to cover is the Union one. Join an expedition team or create your own. Hop in. The Fanatics will find you, and just get rid of 10 of them using that flamer. So to start off the Gulpers, I'm going to head over to Dire Chemical in the mire. So I need 10 of them, and 2 spawn here. Okay, so when you get to Dire Chemical, just make sure you're using your flamer. I turned mine into a napalmer with your special bloodied hot rod paint. And make sure you have fuel. I don't. I've done all mine. And I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to shoot these Gulpers because I'm in a public world, and if somebody wants to finish their challenges, I don't want to make it harder for them. So there's 2 at Dire Chemical. And I can see these ones are gone already, so I'm just going to change worlds. And honestly, like, spoiler alert, that's going to be the theme. I'm going to show you some spots. You're going to shoot whatever you find there and then hop worlds. It's just faster rather than trying to hunt them down. And if you can do all of this on private servers, like do private and then hop public and then private again, it's going to be a lot easier. But not everybody has access to private servers. So you can do it with public servers too. So there's 2. So I can get rid of those guys. After I create a team, because you want to make sure that you are on a team. And then you can go to Gulper Lagoon. So that'll give you, so let's pretend that the last world the 2 were alive, because you can hop until you find Dire Chemical where they are. Get rid of those. Change worlds. You're a Dire Chemical still. Get rid of those. And then you can hop over to Gulper Lagoon. There's 4 here. It's hard to see. They hang out in trees. I just found this out recently, is that they hang from trees. So you can get rid of those 4, and then you can world hop again. And then you've got 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 2. Well, it'll give you some extra ones. Because occasionally I find that maybe they don't spawn the way that you think they would. But anyways, that's what I would do. It's just rinse and repeat. Or if Moonshine Jamboree comes on, just do that. So next we're going to head to the golf course and get rid of the ghouls. This one you need 30. But there's about 10 or 10 plus, 10 to 15 at the golf club. So you can get rid of all these ones, and then you can hit another server if you want. Or if you don't want a server hop, you can finish at the golf club, and then you could head to Morgantown. There's at least 10 in Morgantown. So between the golf club and Morgantown, if you rinse and repeat, you'll get your 30. And I find that will probably be a lot easier than trying to go to, 10 different locations and finding, 1 or 2 per location. So, and again, always making sure that when you hop into the new world that you're joining a team and that you have your special flavor going. I have my handmade because I'm not actually shooting them really, so just find it easier to kind of point everything out this way. Once you get done with those, the next one, what's the next one on my list? Mirelurks. So for Mirelurks, if there's a dogwood die-off, I'd do that one because you're going to get at least 6 there, and you need 15. So dogwood die-off. If there's Heart of the Swamp on, definitely join that one. If there is Swarm of Suitors, those are 3 great events where you can get lots of Mirelurks. If none of those events are on, you could also go to Max Farm, and Sunrise Farm. Those both have a few Mirelurks. And if those other events aren't popping, honestly, I would just, again, get rid of the ones at Sunrise Field and the ones at Max Farm and then server hop. It's a lot easier and it's going to be a lot less frustrating, I think. Now, you're going to be in the Cranberry Bog, and there are queens at both of these locations that can trigger. So if you're really careful, you can get rid of the Mirelurks and not trigger the queen if you don't want to deal with that. So just kind of be a bit stealthily. But there's about between 4 and 6 at each. So you might have to server hop a little bit. Hopefully one of those events triggers though, because that'll make it a lot easier, especially Heart of the Swamp. There's quite a few there, or Swarm of Suitors. One other place you can check for 3 Mirelurks is at the New River Gorge Resort. So you just need to run past the main buildings or jump over them, whatever works for you, and get to the swimming pool area. And while you're here, you might as well pop into the snack shack and grab one of the unscorched oven mitt spawns. And then you can pop up here on the roof. Oh, wow. And there's 3. I can see that something's happened to 2 of them here, but there is a 3rd one that's crawling around there, you can see. I mean, you could just do this one 10 times. It is a bit easier than the other ones. So the 2 we have left are the expedition ones, so the fanatics and the tax evasion ones, overgrown. I'm not going to show you the fanatics. Just join Union Dues, create an expedition team, join Union Dues, and the fanatics are right there. You need 10 of them. For the overgrown, join tax evasion. It's just maybe a little bit trickier to find them. And again, make sure you have the flamer going. I'm not, because I've already completed my challenges. So make your way down to ground level. Oh man, I do not like rad rats. Anyways, make your way down to ground level, and kind of in the corners where it's overgrown with greenery, you're gonna find, and how many? Oh, we need 10. Yeah, you're gonna find overgrown. So there's 2 of them there. Oh, I'm gonna stop and take my berry mentats. You should try and do this before. Sometimes I forget. So there's my overgrown. So I've got 2 there. And expeditions are a good place to farm ammo. There are videos on it. I might do a video on it as well, and then I just make my way around the outside wall until I find the next one. So here's some more. So that's 2, 3, 4. And then we'll just keep going around the outside. So I found a bunch more here, so that was 4. So then, however, I made a mistake because they were healing and I didn't think to look if there was an overgrown pollinator. I'll see it in just a minute. An overgrown pollinator has like a heal cloak and it'll heal nearby overgrowns. So just make sure that if there's one in the area, that you get rid of that one. And then you'll be able to get rid of all the rest. So I think there's 6 here, and that would give you a total. There are a few other corners where some overgrown spawn, so if you don't get enough here, I just keep following that outside wall of the tax evasion kind of main area on the ground level, and that's where I find the overgrown. Great, and so we finished overgrown, Mirelurks, gulpers, feral ghouls, and then I didn't show you the fanatics, but the nice thing is that you actually only need to do 4 out of the 5 challenges you see. Yeah, just doing the 4 out of the 5 is enough to get you the week 1 reward. So if you don't want to do one of them, that's fine. And once you finish the week 1 challenges, you get this snazzy pink mechanic outfit. I believe it's called Reinhardt's jumpsuit. Anyways, it looks pretty fantastic. So I will be back next week with some help on the week 2 challenges. Thanks for watching.